Hey everyone, this is Sean for Run Repeat, and today I'm here to review the Nike React Infinity. The Nike React Infinity was a shoe that was brought about by Nike with the goal being to reduce the prevalence of injuries in runners. And they went as far as to commission a third-party study that documented that in their study of 226 runners that definitely 52% less runners experience injuries. While it's hard to pinpoint causes of specific injuries, that was our aim, and it can't hurt to try, right? So the big thing that right off the bat, out of the gates, is the cushion, and it's definitely there. A nice thick foam sole, that React material that's relatively new for Nike the last couple of years, and it really does the job. What I liked about it was that it's unique in that it's not that big pillow-like plush feel that you get with some maximally cushioned shoes. But once you start running, you definitely notice it. So it has that rigidity that you like, from a responsive running shoe, nice and firm feel. And once you get going, you really feel that cushion. After a couple 100 feet, I noticed it right away. And any worry that I had that this wasn't going to be a high cushion shoe was dispelled pretty quickly. A few things that I really liked about it. The heel box is pliable yet firm. It's made of this firm plastic here on top of the one-piece booty-like construction of the upper, which really hugs the foot nicely. I was worried that I wasn't going to get a tight lace up in this, but I did, and I was really happy with that. My heel felt pretty snug once I got moving. The toe box is nice and airy. That weave of the material is really tight yet multi-directional, so it lets it stretch in a lot of different directions, but aerates well. The one piece has some nice wide laces that really cinch down nicely on your foot, definitely not creating any pressure points with a thinner lace on a thin upper. So I've been doing a lot of mid-distance running in this shoe the last couple weeks, gearing up for a half marathon, and this shoe's been really spot on for that. I think that somebody looking to run half marathon to marathon distances, long training runs, this is going to be a sure bet for you. Nice cushioning, but again, that balance between responsiveness and cushion is achieved, and that's a really hard thing for shoes to do. Either they're really soft or really too hard. Somewhere in the middle is kind of where I'd put this shoe. It's got the cushion, but it still feels kind of zippy and kind of responsive. The booty construction itself is rather thin, and I like this, where some runners might enjoy a lot of that kind of fluffy cushion that a lot of shoes have, that pillow like girdle around their ankle. I don't feel it's very necessary for me. If I like that, I'd wear a thicker sock, but for this type of road running shoe, I like a minimalist feel. Lots of cushion, but not lots of cushion up here. With that said, the laces are well thought out. It's a really kind of nice, big, thick, flat lace. The eyelets are well designed to pull that nice and evenly, and it created a really snug feel on the top of my foot, and I like that. It's a little detail that goes a long way in my opinion. So right off the bat, when you're thinking about this shoe, it's billed as also a stability shoe, and it definitely has that. When you look at the base of the sole, it's nice and wide. There's a really huge footprint. If I flip it over, you can see how it flares out on both sides of the upper. And so as far as a motion control or stability shoe, this is definitely really comfortable to run in. I felt really safe, and as far as my lateral motion was concerned, really solid. Overall, the Nike React Infinity is a great choice for anyone who's looking to get into longer distances, wants some cushion in their running shoe. It's not super lightweight, but it does feel very responsive and has a lot of pep on the road. The rocker geometry, which you can see here, is really good at creating that nice fluid foot return. I'd recommend this shoe to anyone who's looking for something that's going to allow them to get a little more mileage into their weeks, or someone who's coming off of an injury, maybe also somebody who's just looking for a more forgiving shoe for the days after their harder, more dedicated workout sessions. I really enjoyed running in this shoe. I'd highly recommend the Nike React Infinity.